Okay, we are here with another edition of Sauce and Pepper, bringing you all the spicy and juicy events over the week. And this week, one thing that has been on the lips of everyone is sex tape, sex tape, sex tape.
Yeah.
So now that you've introduced the show like that, yeah, how are we going to talk and match? How are we going to match that energy? Anyway, yes. So the Kwadaso sex tape saga.
Yes.
When I heard it, I this is what I thought. This era and sex tapes. We thought people had learned from previous experiences and all of that, but clearly not. So tell us the background of it, and then we can take it from there.
Yes, so this sex tape actually was released on Wednesday, June 2023.
So there's a time stamp on it. And
yes, according to investigation, at exactly 6:30 p.m. this sex tape was released, and this happened between
CSI investigation or what? Okay.
and this happened between two nursing students in Kwadaso, and the girl actually wanted her phone to be repaired. Okay. So she gave it to another friend.
Oh, so the girl was the one who had the sex tape on
her phone.
When I saw it, I thought by now the girl didn't even know.
Yeah, because
that she was usually that's what happens.
Yeah, so
but in this case,
even if you watch the video, you see that the girl is actually aware she's the one holding the phone.
Oh, so you
really?
You are dissected.
No, I had to do my investigation.
You committed a crime.
Hey, hold on. This is for journalism purposes. Yes, that is it's just that.
Okay, so she was the one who.
I think I have to be careful. I have to be careful with the things I say. But she had it on her phone, and she wanted her phone repaired because it had a problem, and she gave it to another colleague, who then downloaded the images, the footages, and then blackmailed her that if you don't, if you don't give me 5,000 Ghana cedis,
5,000 Ghana cedis.
That was what
he was asking.
No, was it a male friend or a female friend?
A male friend.
It was a male friend.
Yes, a male friend.
Other people are saying
it was a female friend
too.
No, it's a male friend. Yes, it's a male friend.
Okay.
And it happened between he and another
I'm
male
happier
student.
that it's a male friend.
Why?
Because, when it comes to females and these kinds of things, we have a little hope. That Charlie, some empathy, a fellow lady and all of that. So at first when we were saying that it was a lady who tried to blackmail her, made it a bit worse for me.
Right.
Anyway,
yes.
So where do we start this conversation from? Look, for me, we start from the reaction of the school, because we hear that there's the nursing school they were attending, which is the Kwadaso SD nursing school.
SDU.
Yes. It's a mission school. But still, I'll still continue to say what I want to say about that mission school and how they reacted to this whole story.
Okay.
So apparently, the 3 students have been suspended.
Yes,
right?
for a year.
For a whole year. So that truncates the education like big time. And for me, my argument is that the school doesn't have a basis to do that. And I'll argue on these lines. One, once a student gets to tertiary level, or which we believe a nursing school is, unless they are telling us that a nursing school is not a tertiary institution. And I dare say that so many things happen in training colleges, nursing schools, that gives it the vibe like it's an extended version of senior high school. Please, that's not what it is. These are adults, Of course, in as much as on moral grounds, we don't want them to be having sexual intercourse before they are married and all of that. We need to draw a strong line, a clear line between what the responsibility of the school is, or what the mandate of the school is, or what the jurisdiction of the school is in these matters, to the extent that the school feels that it has the right to suspend them, make them suffer, the education suffer, because they had sex.
And the interesting thing is, they didn't have the sex on campus.
That was the question I was going to ask. Was it on
It
campus?
it was during vacation.
Yeah, you see.
That this happened.
Which even makes it worse for me
the
in
point
terms
you're
of
trying
what
to
I'm
make, yeah.
what I'm going to say about the school. So one, unless this is a senior high school where we say, look, these students are on campus, they are your responsibility in terms of their social education, their formal education, their, in some cases, their religious and spiritual education. Unless that's what we are saying, then the school doesn't have a right to say that, yo, because you went to do this, that is immoral, I am suspending you. The other argument they might have is they've brought they've dragged the name of the school or they've casted it in a bad light. But until the media defined these children, or they are not children, these young people, social media, and even mainstream media is defining them as students of.
So you mean until that happened?
So until that happened, there was no link between these individuals and your school. So I don't see how they intentionally dragged the name of the school through the mud. That hasn't happened. Two, nobody has said that it is your responsibility to keep them from having sex.
Yeah, but doesn't that raise a question? We don't really know what is in their school prospectus, because personally, when I was in tertiary in KNUST, I think in 20, I forgot, there was a sex tape that leaked. Like, it was a big thing. It was even on Good Evening Ghana during my tenure.
Yeah.
They were also suspended for a year.
That was the first leaked sex tape.
So the point is,
but subsequently,
what we don't know. Okay, so what I heard when I was on campus is against the rules to have sexual intercourse on campus in the school's rooms. That was what they broke. So they were able to place that the activity happened on campus in a particular room, which was facilitated by the campus. So that was where they broke the law. But this one, yes, I'm on the fence with it because it was done out. Even the school has come out to say that this did not happen on their premises. This happened during vacation.
Exactly.
This happened not intentionally. Someone tried to leak it. So I am thinking the only person at fault here, criminal fault here, is the person who leaked it, and that is the only person who should have gone through the 1 year. How do we call it? 1 year suspension or whatever it is. And so we have a problem in this country, and we don't take any part of our mental health counseling serious anymore. Because even if they recorded the video themselves and it's been leaked, I think the first thing that should have been done is counseling for the two people who were involved in the video, who they did not intend to share publicly. And then criminalize the one who actually did the criminal offense. Why punish all of us? Like, why put all of us in the same boat?
Okay. So before we come to the legal ramifications, say, do you think the school should have suspended them or kept them and rather, punish them in a different light?
No, I don't actually think the school should. So I was like, even in KNUST, I didn't understand why my colleagues then, when the same year, should have been given a 1 year suspension, because we are not 14-year-old. We are 18-year-old, unless the laws of Ghana have changed. Once someone turns 18, that person is an adult. And this was two adults having consensual sex. So in that case,
outside of campus, or you're talking about the KNUST?
So I'm talking about the KNUST case. It was even worse because the lady was not even aware that she was being recorded. But they were both. My problem is we always lump everybody. We are not able to take out who is at fault, punish that person. Who is not at fault, release that person. Why lump us all in together? So I think the only person who should have been suspended here is the one who leaked the video. And
that's the law. You'll be shocked what the law says.
Yes, so let's go to the law.
So away from Kwadaso SDA and the fact that they are still in the 18th century with this their action of suspending them.
I don't think it's ridiculous.
Let's come to where culpability lies. Okay. So look, three of these participants, or the three parties, i.e. the two people who were acting the action movie and the key distributor. Like those days in Miracle Films and distributed by Miracle Films and Joe's Ventures. Yeah? The individual who decided to do the distribution work, all of them are culpable because our law says, and let me I hope that I can get the proper article. So,
right.
But they've all gone against the laws of Ghana.
Because the law says clearly that the production and distribution. You know, when this thing happened, I felt that it was just the distribution part, just as what you were thinking. But actually, the production and distribution of pornographic material is illegal under our law. Yes, production. So what it means is, we say intentional or unintentional. Once you are having sexual intercourse and you decide to record it, that is you producing it. Now, the ownership of it is also illegal.
Ownership?
Yes.
As in if it's on my phone?
If it's on your phone, any pornographic material on your phone, ownership of it is illegal. So those are the two levels. Then distribution. So my argument hitherto was that, if me and my wife or me and my girlfriend are having sex and we decide, and you know, these days, we the young generation, we like, we like some kinky stuff that we don't know is breaking the law. We decided that, this thing we are having feels so nice. How would it look? Let's see how we will do as like action movie actors. And then we go and record ourselves, and then we keep it in a vault. My argument was that we've done nothing wrong because we're not going to distribute it. Nobody else was supposed to see it. But the law says we've broken two laws, the production and then ownership. Then, when an unscrupulous individual either goes to my phone or goes through the vault, picks it, in this case, try to blackmail me, and then start circulating it, that is the distribution. So that person is also at fault.
My people.
Legally, that's it. Look, argumentatively, I feel that the production, well, that will open a kind of worms.
So I wanted to ask, are we sure that the production here is not production meant for commercial basis?
No.
Or it's just production generally?
Actually, so the law is in two places. It's the film, I'm trying to get it, the Film Act.
Please, if you're a lawyer and you see it, please put it in the comments for us.
So, Development and Film Act. The Film Act is the one that is technically clear from production to distribution. Then there's the Pornography and Indecency Act. That is the one that tells you that ownership of it and then the distribution of it
when was this
is also... And the 1992 Constitution.
Please, we've evolved.
No, you've evolved. So which part of this value chain do you want?
I think.
Which part of the $1 million value chain do you want them to legalize?
Legalize? No, I know, but pornography is legalized in so many countries. It's actually part of the $1 million business in US because do you know how much they make? Go to OnlyFans. Where you see how much people are making there.
So now,
I'm not saying we should legalize it. I think the production for commercial purposes that should be legalized.
How will you police it? How will you police what? Because these days you said OnlyFans. It means pornography is being produced with an iPhone. How will you know that me using iPhone and the iPhone to record my sexual escapades is not for commercial purposes? When I go and put it on OnlyFans or XSS, whatever.
Government does not have jurisdiction.
How will you know? So that's the. I think that's where it's dicey. But for sure, the distribution part.
Yeah, distribution.
So that's the legal, but the moral side.
People.
Yes,
blackmailing people is like how does a student, your fellow student? It's not like this a third party. I actually thought it was the repair guy.
No.
You are sitting in the same class with the person.
You are
wicked enough to blackmail them for 5,000 Ghana cedis when they are not able to do it. Like you go ahead and then you distribute it and disgrace them. Like, is that the aim? Disgrace people?
I don't know. Dennis, should people be recording?
So that is what for me. I don't think you should even be recording.
Please,
I want to show it to my friends that Charlie.
I'm going to show it. Why don't you show your friend that's distributing?
Yes, that's distribution. So for me to say,
so you can't even brag about it again.
Why are you bragging about it? Why do you
have you heard of don't kiss and tell?
Please, it doesn't work.
No, so really.
Go and tell Yvonne your finger.
Wait.
Oh, no.
I want to understand something. If you are saying the girl was the one that was holding the phone, then clearly they really wanted to see how it is acting. So
and from people who have watched it, me, I've not watched it. People who have watched it, they say, Charlie, there's even a hashtag that was going soft. But I don't know what it's about.
Right.
So I wanted to say something.
Right.
Why did she not delete it after achieving whatever it is they
She's
wanted to
enjoying
achieve?
her performance.
It's her personal,
She enjoyed her performance.
Hey,
Visual memory.
I'm even sure
for me, I think people shouldn't put themselves in this position.
in the first place, right?
Because all this can be avoidable.
Please,
Just
when
like-
you record it, when you're done, delete. Go to recycle bin, delete it
Why are you
over
not
there as
telling
well.
them not to record it?
People have serious fetish. People have crazy fetish these days that
It's still on your phone even after you deleted it.
after you go to recycle bin and you delete, it's
It
still
can still be
there.
recovered.
How?
It's in your bin. It's been on the phone before. Anything that has.
Wait. Are we trying to say that when I delete something in my gallery and I go ahead and I go to recycle bin and I delete, it's still there? No, when I go to
Then the phone
recycle
company-
It can
bin,
be recovered.
No, then the phone company should be
then we have to please. Yes, because it tells me that when I delete something, it
really
sits in my
not deleted.
recycle bin for 30
No,
days.
no.
After 30 days, it's gone. Right? So yes, we are not saying record, but maybe that's your fetish. If that's your fetish, please, after you watch whatever it is you wanted to watch, just delete it.
Yes.
Because as far as we are in Ghana, Ubedim.
Yes.
Okay. And if you are going to SDA Kwadaso too, you'll be suspended for 1 year.
So my people, just avoid all these troubles and just enjoy your sex in peace. Please. In privacy,
Our
whatever kinky stuff it is, just enjoy it. And visual memory is the best memory. So just and that
But visual memory, that's mental memory, you mean?
mental memory. I mean mental memory.
I know, right? When you
Yes.
said that, you start giggling and nobody knows why you are giggling. Exactly.
You didn't cherish
These
that
two will
one.
never be accepted in Kwadaso SDA.